competitive gamers, it's 2025. If I wanted to go pro in a video game in 2025, what is the one thing that I would focus on outside of the game that's going to significantly improve my odds of going pro in a video game? That's going to improve my gamer performance. What's up, dreamers? Welcome to Drive Your Environment. I hope you can hear me. The car is very loud. I apologize. Thanks for sitting in the passenger seat. Let's move forward. What is one thing I would do if I was going to go pro in 2025, if I wanted to go pro in 2025? Now, I plan to go pro, okay? Whether I make it pro or not, I plan to take a second run at it, regardless of my age, doesn't matter to me. And I'm going to tell you what I would work on. The first thing I would work on, I'll give you, depending on how long this video runs, I'll tell you a couple of things. But the first thing that I would work on that I know would 100% have a profound impact on my gaming performance, it's my sleep. Why sleep? The good sleep will help improve your reaction time. It'll help to improve your reaction time. It'll help you keep steady levels of energy. Okay, all very important. It's going to help with your cognitive ability. So at a lack of sleep, you're not going to be able to outperform opponents like you need to. So all those are very, very valid. Now, lack of sleep, what's that going to do? It's going to diminish all those. So your reaction time is going to start to slow down, your cognitive ability, you won't be able to outplay opponents. What else is going to happen? Lack of sleep drives hunger. Not initially terrible, but when you're tired, your body's craving carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is number one fuel for the body. Carbs are not your enemy, okay? But your body's gonna crave this whether you realize it or not. You're gonna go searching for a carb-heavy snack. You still might not even realize that's happening. And then when you do that, this carb-heavy snack may be high in sugars, because a lot of carbs come from, well, not a lot of carbs, but there's a hefty portion of carbs that'll come from added sugars. Added sugars being bad. Now, let's put this in perspective. If you eat this carb-heavy and maybe sugar-heavy meal or snack or whatever right before you're about to play a video game, you're going to get that crash in the video game, okay? Timing is very important, but what you eat is very important. And being tired is going to drive the hunger, because your body's going to need that fuel, and it's going to be an up and down. I mean, it's going to be a roller coaster, just because you're going to get that crash. You're going to get that spike, that crash, because you're chasing energy with, carbohydrates. Now that's not 100% the case. Okay. There's obviously different cases. If you're eating complex carbs, if you're really paying attention to what you eat, you may not get that crash feeling. You may just have a steady level of energy, but it's still going to have, your body's still going to be tired. Okay. So there's that. You are going to be, sleep. What else? Your reaction time is going to diminish. Well, we already went over this. Okay. So there's that. Sleep is very important. That's number one thing I would work on. Okay. Outside of nutrition and all of that, with sleep, I think the second thing that I would work on is exercise. Okay. And then I would do nutrition last. I'll tell you why. Exercise is important. If you are too tired to exercise, if you are too tired, you don't have that much energy because you're not sleeping well, you're not going to want to exercise. That's just, when you're too tired, and you shouldn't. If your body is too fatigued, what's going on with my hair? If your body is too fatigued, you should not push your body to the limits. You got to really listen to your body. But if you're too tired, you're not going to want to do the exercise. Exercise also helps improve cognition, improves your reaction time, improves every aspect of your body to help you play video games properly. Okay? So sleep is important for that. Then I would focus on sleep first, then exercise, and then I would get my nutrition in shape. If you can't get those two in shape, the nutrition doesn't matter that much. Okay? Nutrition is definitely it's a very large portion of your health, but it's the hardest to do. Okay? If you build habits like sleep and exercise, and you really make those habits concrete, and you really cement those into your life, and they become second nature, those are 2 rounds of lessons, basically, of habits that you've created that will really help your journey for nutrition. Nutrition is definitely the toughest. I would put nutrition last. This is my personal preference. You could always mix up the nutrition and exercise, but I would do nutrition last just because of that. Okay, so I'd focus on sleep first for all the reasons I specified. Exercise, very important, and then I would do nutrition. And then you can start, kind of revamping everything else after that. But if I wanted to go pro in 2025, if I wanted to go pro in a video game in 2025, that is what I would do. If you have what would you do? I would like to know, what would you do if you were trying to go pro in 2025? I would love to hear other people's perspectives. Hit that like button, helps out the channel. Hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And I hope to see you over the next video. Later, dreamers.